Good morning, guys. After a couple of very frustrating days since the last time I updated, I was working on the roof of the new bathroom structure, and I have I took a day off of filming, so I've been working on the plumbing system. I wanted to get you a little bit updated on that. The challenge that I'm running into here in Mexico is that we don't have any PEX plumbing down here, and you also don't have any copper. So everything that you're kind of used to in the States is totally different. Down here they use a material, well, it's PVC, but then there's two kinds of PVC. There's PVC and CPVC. And they're not interchangeable size-wise. Now, my understanding that I've come to realize is that the CPVC is used for hot and cold water, where the regular PVC is used either for sanitario, which is waste, or for, I guess, condensate or whatever, because it even comes in sizes like 1/2 inch, which is tiny. So you would kind of got to wonder about that. You can see I've got a magnifying glass. What I'm finding is that all of the fittings that are available here are kind of, for lack of better terms, I would call them garbagey. Chinese made, and you're doing a lot of metal to plastic, which I really think is kind of a no-no. But you can see on some of these fittings here, I've got the magnifying glass out to just try to see. I've got the system pressurized. I jerry-rigged, I'm going to show you here on the video, but I pressurized it with my backup pump that I have on board the truck. So what I'm going to do with this bathroom is set it up with a regular on-demand water pump, the same hot water heater that I use inside my overland expedition rig, and it's going to run off of the container system, so the battery and onboard power systems in the container, 12 volt. I've got the toilet and the sink installed. I'm waiting on parts for the shower that I brought in from the United States. Namely the shower pan, because they're also not available down here. You'll find that everything down here is made with concrete, cinder blocks, and tile. So there's really no wood. So there would be no need for a shower pan. There's no need for, a lot of the things that you're going to find in the States that you would typically find in any kind of bathroom. But, these fittings here, I put on, so you've got to get from the 1/2 inch to the fitting to get the flex line on to hook up to the back of, the sinks and the toilet and whatnot. And that's where I've got the little leaks in. So I am literally using copious amounts of pipe tape, which is not something that I would normally do either. And then checking, you can see like this fitting right here. Got a little tiny leak going on right there. So I will show you on the video here what everything is looking like installed. The roof is on. I'm going to side it with the same sunshade material that I'm using for my overhead. See behind me here, the sunshades right there, same color. And that's going to wrap around the outside. So in the event that we have a hurricane or a tropical storm or something, I could simply take the sunshade down and the wind will flow through this. This structure here is pretty rock solid. I think it's pretty hurricane proof. It's all 3x3 bolted together. And in that way, I'm not putting the walls out of either plywood or bamboo or sugarcane reed or something like that is easily susceptible to destruction and wind.
My name is Michael LADDEN. After visiting over 120 countries on 5 continents, I made the bold decision to sell all of my possessions and become a full-time nomad more than 4 years ago. Currently, I am traveling in my self-built ex-Army overland expedition truck, complete with a KTM motorbike, bicycles, kayak, a Onewheel, and all the essentials needed to explore this incredible planet we call home. Join me as I share my adventures and stories from around the world.
I didn't film this part when I was doing my bathroom, so I'm showing you guys. We are working on Berts right now. He is building the same bathroom. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect right here to this main stack that we put in earlier. You can see here's where I put the water pipe in next to it. And then we're going to run a trench up underneath. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to put in the sanitario pipe, which is the exit pipe for the toilet, the shower, and his sink. All right, we just cut the pipe off right there. And we're going to put this T in, and that is going to go up the line to the toilet. We got to get that lined up nice and straight though. And that's got to fit through this hole, which it does. All right, so we got the hole here. Now, what we got to do is get a measurement from this hole, where the toilet's going to go, down to that T right here. So we got to get, why they have to be so tight, I don't really know.
Please say we got the right stuff.
No, we don't.
God, come on.
You got the green. This is supposed to be purple and blue.
Yep, right in the center.
Give me the marker here, yo. We gotta. So if it's right in the center, that means I gotta cut pipe right here.
Nice catch.
Underneath. Yes. That. And this and here should be lined up. And it is. Yep, it needs to be lined up. For sure. Making me a little nervous, but that's okay. This is how you do a P-trap in Mexico, because good luck down here buying anything that resembles anything that we see north of the border from a plumbing standpoint. Try to keep it somewhat straight. Pretty straight.
There you have it. A gringo P-trap.
Look at this. That's a work of art.
That is beautiful.
All right, so that's it. We got the plumbing run to the toilet and for the shower, and then out the stub out for the sink, and we just flushed the toilet and it works. It's not leaking anywhere. We're good.
Thank you very much, Michael LADDEN, for your plumbing expertise. Very appreciative.
I don't know.
I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon supporters. And did you know you can join for as low as $5 a month for exclusive behind the scenes Drive the Globe content? Thanks for joining me today. I really hope that you liked this video. And if you did, give a big thumbs up. Please subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next video.